A woman giving birth is surprisingly watched by a crowd of people, and the more she hurts, the more excited these people get. And when the child is about to be born, a woman rides behind her, imitating the voice and expression of the woman in front of her, pretending that she too was giving birth. Immediately after the child was born, the woman behind left and returned to the soft bed, holding the child that she pretended to give birth to, while the child's real mother was driven aside and could only watch from afar. They were called mobile wombs. A nobleman's wife was unable to bear children. They would regularly travel to the nobleman's home to perform the conception ceremony. They had to be expressionless throughout the entire process, and had to complete the entire process in front of their mistress. They were known as ambassadresses, a group that was extremely lacking in dignity and freedom. They were often beaten or had their eyes gouged out, or even hanged alive. The wives of the nobles could not become pregnant, but would practice the process of birth every day until the day the envoys became pregnant, when their practice would come in handy, and in this way they would have the child for themselves. There is the most important rule in the code of the envoys, that they are not allowed to be alone with any man except at the time of conception, and if they break the rule, they will be killed. But on this day, Lisa receives a summons from her male mistress, which makes her terrified. However, her best friend said that the last envoy was tortured to death when the two met alone, and it was possible that Lisa's mistress was a pervert. But Lisa couldn't refuse because offending her mistress would be the same as death, and that very night, Lisa knocked on the door of her mistress's room, trembling.